Unbeknownst to Needy, Prince Ikam's eyes caught sight of her hidden in the crowd. Unlike his brothers, who were captivated by the women draped in jewels and silks, Ikam was drawn to something deeper. He saw Needy's simple clothing and the scars on her face. But instead of revulsion, he felt a strange pull toward her. Curious, Ikam made his way through the crowd, heading directly toward where Needy stood. She was startled when she saw the handsome prince approaching her, heart pounding in fear that she would be ridiculed in front of everyone. "Why are you hiding here?" Prince Ikam asked, his voice soft and kind. Needy, unable to meet his gaze, stammered, I was only watching. I know I don't belong here." Ikam smiled. "And why do you think that? You have as much right to be here as anyone else." Needy's eyes filled with tears. "Look at me," she whispered. I am not beautiful like the others." But Ikam, seeing the kindness in her heart, replied, "True beauty is not what we see with our eyes, but what we feel. And in you, I see something far more beautiful than any jewel or fine fabric." Stunned by his words, Needy didn't know how to respond. The prince, however, wasn't concerned with her outward appearance. He stayed by her side, and together they walked back toward the center of the contest, much to the shock of everyone around them. Back at home, Needy's mother and siblings were in disbelief when they heard what had happened. They could not understand why Prince Ikam had chosen to spend his time with Needy. Her sisters, who had prepared so much for the contest, were furious and embarrassed, but it didn't matter. Prince Ikam had made his choice. When the final ceremony day arrived, and it was time for each prince to present his bride, Needy stood nervously beside Prince Ikam. The crowd gasped in disbelief, and many whispered cruelly about her appearance, presented their chosen brides, each more stunning than the other. The two elder princes, Ok and Kim, adorned in the finest garments the kingdom had ever seen. When it was Prince Ikam's turn, he stood tall and proud, taking Needy's hand. "This is the woman I choose," he declared, his voice echoing through the hall. As the words left his mouth, something magical happened. A soft breeze swept through the palace, and the very air around Needy shimmered. Before everyone's eyes, the curse that had hidden her beauty for so long began to lift. Her scars faded, her skin glowed with a radiant light, and her true beauty was revealed. Needy transformed into the most stunning woman anyone had ever seen, her face shining like the morning sun, and immediately, the king asked that her clothes be changed. The crowd gasped, and even her own family was left speechless. The other women, who had once despised and mocked her, now stood in awe of her unmatched beauty. King Oba Ajuba rose from his throne, smiling widely. "True beauty," he said, "is found in the heart, not in the face. My son has chosen wisely, and he shall be the next king." And so, Prince Ikam was crowned King Ikam, with Needy by his side as his queen. Together, they ruled the kingdom with kindness and wisdom, and their story was told for generations, reminding the people that the most precious beauty is often hidden within, waiting to be seen by those who look with love.